Hello and welcome viewers. Let's see how the markets ended in today's day of trade. Clearly, you had benchmark indices that remained under pressure, and this was again taking cues from the European markets which opened weak in afternoon trade. Heavy selling was witnessed in banking, telecom as well as the oil and gas space as well, and the domestic sentiment also remained muted, and this was mainly on the back of the weak macro data that was reported in yesterday's session. Clearly, overall, if you go to see in terms of Nifty as well as Sensex, it gyrated between gains and losses during the day, but clearly it snapped the two-day gaining streak. In fact, Sensex slipped over 100 points in trade today, whereas Nifty ended below that 12,180 mark. Clearly, the breath was tilted in favor of the sellers today, and it was mainly the Nifty Private Bank that was the top losing sector. In fact, you had ICICI Bank as well as the HDFC twins that dragged Nifty Bank lower as well. Mainly, it was the Nifty Pharma index that was the top gaining sector in trade. Let's talk slightly in terms of Nifty gainers and losers as well. So mainly you had Infosys as well as Sun Pharma. These two were the top gaining stocks as well in terms of Nifty 50. And beyond that, you even had like companies like Dr. Reddy's, Yes Bank, Z Entertainment that saw smart gains. In fact, IndusInd Bank, Tata Steel, NTPC, Kotak as well as ICICI were the top losers in terms of Nifty 50 as well. So clearly again the breadth, which was around 2:3, the advanced decline ratio was 2:3, clearly indicating that yes, there was more pressure on the selling side. Financials dragging the markets lower, and very clearly if you see in terms of Nifty as well, we did see a mild recovery in the last half an hour to 45 minutes of trade, because Nifty ended with cuts of almost around 25 to 27 points, whereas during the day it was trading in a range of almost around 80 to 85 points. So you can see that there was that mild correction that did come in terms of benchmark indices, but the worst was hit in terms of the banking counters. It was the financials which actually dragged the markets lower, and a lot of individual counters from the broader markets that did really well in trade. You're the likes of an IFCI that jumped the most in nearly 2 months. Venky's India also halted the 5-day fall on heavy volumes, whereas you had a block deal that happened on an HDFC Bank. IRCTC traded higher on strong earnings, and you had Torrent Power as well that ended with gains on strong earnings. In fact, Tasty Bites, Vardhman Textiles, Jyoti Laboratories, G-Shipping, these are few of the counters as well that reacted on heavy volumes. And lastly, you had a HAL as well that was trading under pressure. So in spite of there being pressure in terms of where markets were concerned, a lot of stock-specific action is what we witnessed during the day. Thanks for watching.